But there's don't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. Don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, 'cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, 'cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying 'cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father 'cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They all fuck off and latch it, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock, shock, go this.
Welcome to Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. These guys looking at a little bit of a must-win already following an 0-2 start. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His side also among the slow starters this season, so a great opportunity for one of these teams to earn that first win. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend.
Menu narration set to 100. Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Got that touch my savior. Keeping that touch with my haters.
Menu narration set to 100.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
Try to run back, if I mean your tires, hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends, I've been going crazy, shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene, she tryna go. I just been dripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got these on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me some. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like they ain't know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? My shows up. All in the kitchen can't get to the cold up. Playing like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
It's been decided how we lose.
Menu narration set to 100.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryan. His team at 0-2 facing an important game already. Then on the other side, you got the Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys also come in 0-2, and history tells us the prospect of making the playoffs after starting 0-3 are very dim. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from the Sunshine State. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
Dell, the motion man. First carry for Joe Mixon. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Texans first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
The deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Dell, the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. The Jaguars have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and a great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Woo. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action. Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets the sack here, so make it 3 plays for this offense and 3 sacks. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. So here come the Jaguars. And, Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and, frankly, in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, how many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era? Only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
That run on 1st down lost a couple, so it's 2nd and 12.
Hey, tomato. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
23. Turn. This one's hot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So it is fourth down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, son, this one's hot.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Etienne. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hey, go! Hey, danger. Zach!
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll try to run for it. And the Jags are going to be set up with a first and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
It's a great job here by the quarterback keeping the play alive. You can tell once he avoided the rush and became a runner, he looked up and goes, hey, I got a path to the pylon. I might be able to score. He couldn't quite make it all the way, but he sets his guys up now in prime position with first and goal.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
No mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Jackson. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. I'm out.
And it's third down.
Here's Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's third down.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will score! Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Jaguars 14. Texans 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Hey, Lion!
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence now on second down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A carry here for ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Lawrence now. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, Soko, hot.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
3rd, they need 8.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger, time. Go. 11. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That was incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans' offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him. There wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run.
To the goal line and in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Houston. That his first touchdown of the new year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
23. Hey, danger.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
The middle, here's Etienne. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Red. Next side. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, go. Hey, son.
Here's Lawrence. There's the rookie out of Colorado, Travis Hunter. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Hey, Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, son. Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
These are 24. Soka, hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Soka,
the 13-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Texans 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa! And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down for Houston. A run here with Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. Eric Murray in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have a Texans first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Houston.
On the quick, right?
On first down, it's Stroud. He's trying to work the screen with Nixon. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He'll step up and run.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn it to a runner, pick up the first down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Texans 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Washington now to return it. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Jags offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's ETN. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
31-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to throw, Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Bills are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the newest Patriot signed away from Houston in the offseason, Stephon Diggs. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 56 yards, touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Jets. And this is the second-year man, Bucky Irving. He's been tough to stop so far. This, the second of 2 touchdown runs. This one's gone to the half, and it's the Buccaneers looking to go 3-0 to start the year. They lead at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Washington now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. in the old days, right? The days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Got it.
Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot!
On the give, it's ETN. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd and 6.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Tomato. Done. Here we go.
Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Son, it's hot.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Jaguars.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
They'll run it here with ETN. And he's got another one. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
You can can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
31, Texans 21. To kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Stroud. Forced out wide. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no...
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. Liam Cohen there, the head coach of the Jaguars. His guys set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Easy, Ralph.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
At the 28-yard line.
On red.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato.
We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Hey, run!
Etienne will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars are able to extend the lead. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan.
Logan Cook to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll take this to about the 28. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Oh, right.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
All right. On play action. Stroud. And those guys get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Josh Hines-Allen. Absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's out quickly to Hunter. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. On the quick slant, they find Dell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To throw is Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get back to work. And after a slow start to the year, they put it together so far in this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now.
All right, let's go.
They'll run. It's ETN. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, son.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Darn, it's hot.
On the ground, here's ETN. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence. He's got it about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal.
Jaguars, first down.
big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Run!
Allen is into the end zone. Touchdown! These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They try to work the screen with Nixon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Houston. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. On the quick slant, caught by Tank Dell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Now Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, What are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do. They're in control of this one, trying to finish it off and snap that 2-game losing streak.
Hey, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll drop this for ETN. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Turn, this is hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the give, this is Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A Lewis on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
To throw, it's Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jaguars 45, Texans 35.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Silver.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Red on red.
They'll turn and hand this one off. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second down, they need 3.
On red. Hey, Soko.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Hey, here we go.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Hey, run!
Again, they give it to Etienne. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Hey, Ginger, touch! Silver.
Lawrence. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's right. 18.
They'll drop to throw. Throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Now, 2nd and inches.
At their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
A gain of 30. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15.
Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Stroud to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
On red. Hey, tomato. Cut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.
to my side for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
That's me, apartment, get it live. Try to come at they popping your tires. Hold it. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, I got this me. She tryna show me something. I got flows.